Hi, welcome. It is Leah Ray with Digital Trailblazer, and I am super excited to talk with you today. It is Friday. This is a bonus training. This actually came up for some conversations that happened earlier this week, and I was like, I think we need to talk about this and give you some really good help to get off the referral roller coaster. Referrals are amazing. I love referrals. You should love referrals. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's really easy to make sales from referrals. So yes, you should use them. They are phenomenal. However, you can get addicted to referrals. You can fall into a very common pitfall, a common trap of many coaches who are successful out there today. They're making full-time income. They've got things going, but they are referral based. They are not in control of their business. They are addicted to referrals that they do not control. So I'm going to show you today, how do you actually break out of that addiction? How do you break that addiction to referrals? Use them when they come. Make that money. That's fabulous. But don't rely only on referrals to build your business, because you're going to struggle and you're going to have months that are amazing and months that suck. And sometimes those months that suck are going to go for several months, and you're not going to have a single sign up. You're not going to have a single new client coming in, and your revenue, your family, like, it's going to be really, really rocky for you. So you need to control your leads. You need to control your sales in order to have a consistent business that you are in control of. Now, I actually talked with a great gal earlier this week, and she has done other businesses in the past, right? And she's talked to coaches, she's talked to people who are agencies actually, who are like, oh yeah, we'll get you all set up. You'll be able to generate your own leads, generate your traffic. Yep. It'll be, $10,000 up front, and then we'll do X, Y, and Z afterwards. And she told me this, and I was like, well, okay, but if you want to run your own business, you have to be able to control your own business. And until you have a significant organization that you're running, that means you as the business owner, you've got to be able to generate leads and to close sales. And if you've got, a lot of people, I love y'all, so don't take this personal. It's something that's kind of thrown around out there in this space, is I'm going to stay in my zone of genius. I'm going to put my blinders on, and I'm just going to coach because I'm a really good coach and I get my clients amazing results. That's fabulous. Wonderful. Congratulations. However, if that's what you want to do, you should go get a job working as a coach for another organization. You shouldn't have your own business, because if you want your own business, then you have to wear the hats. You've got to learn how to drive traffic, how to generate leads, how to close sales. So a little tough love here for you. Okay. As you jump on, say howdy. Let me know. I kind of went hardcore right into it. So have mercy, right? Well, let me know where you're watching from. We've got some folks in the Facebook group. We got folks all over. You are awesome. Super. Oh, why? What is going on here? Oh, no, it says that it's going through to the group, but it doesn't look like it's going through to the group. Now, if you're watching live, let me know if you're in the group, because let me know where you're watching from. If you're in the group, if you're in YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're at, give me a heads up, because we're going. Let me know if you're in the group. Hold on, I gotta mute. All right, there you go. I can watch the comments in multiple places. All right. We are good. We are moving and grooving. So, number one, have you ever gotten a referral? Or have you been not the salesperson selling something, but have you talked to a loved one, a friend, a family, someone who had a really great experience with a company, and they referred you to them, and they were so excited about their results that they were just chatting, and they in the process, right, you just got really excited. You wanted to buy, just from that other person sold you, and they referred you to that other company. Happens to me all the time. Ain't gonna lie. My friends are doing some sort of program, or they're doing something. They're like, this is amazing. I'm like, cool, I'm in. That is the power of referrals. When you get a referral, they're coming to you already wanting to buy, which makes your job way easier. Okay. Way, way easier because you don't have to do all that convincing. You don't have to do all the selling. They are problem aware. They are even solution aware. They're aware of your solution. And they're just like, yep, I just need the details, pricing, and I'm good. Let's go. I'm ready to rock and roll. And they might even know the pricing from the referral. And they're just easy peasy money in the bank. So yes, ask for referrals, get referrals. But don't have this misconception that you are awesome at marketing your business if you're only referral based, because referrals don't even need marketing. Like referrals are so easy to sell because they come to you wanting to buy. Like they got all the details, they're ready to rock and roll. I want to work with you. So how do you, the first steps, let's just kind of back down for a second. And like, how do you get off this roller coaster? How do you start making sales on your own without just referrals? Okay. Because you have to build up this foundational structure within your business to be able to do this. Hey, Christina, welcome. So, all right, beginning stages. Okay. We're going to start right at the beginning, and that's making sure. Now, clearly, if you're getting referrals, you're helping people and people are referring you to others. That's great. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that your marketing message for your offer is good enough to reach colder traffic, because referrals are red hot. They were told by their BFF all about you and what you did for them. And so they don't need your copy and your messaging behind your program to be super on point. Just not necessary. So all likelihood, it's probably not on point if you're referral based at this time. So we need to start right at that foundational level. Make sure that messaging is super dialed in. That when someone comes across your content, comes across your ad on social media, on somewhere online, they're like, they immediately self-identify. Like, that's me. I need that, right? Whatever problem you're talking about, the language you're using, the struggles that you're talking about, it feels like you just got into their head and you've joined into the conversation that is already spinning. It's already going on in their own minds. And they're like, oh my goodness, that Christina, right? That Adrian, that whatever, they can help me. Look at this. They already know what I'm thinking. Your messaging must be on point. All right. Must be super on point. Now, on top of that messaging for the offer, you must, on top of that, you have to have systems. And I'm going to label this just systems for now, and then we'll dive into what that means and how to do it. But if you're not going to make sales, you're not going to nurture and warm people up over time to sell to them if you don't have good systems in place. So what do I mean by systems? One would be lead generation, right? You need a lead gen funnel. This is where you're starting to collect people's contact information. You're collecting their contact information. You're getting them on your email list. You're getting their phone number. You can call them. You're offering them usually something of value for free to get that contact information. So that might be an audio download that you're offering, or a PDF, or a video training, or something of value you are giving away for free to help people out. They opt in. They didn't have to pay anything. They just had to give you their contact information. That's how you generate a lead. Magic. Wonderful. Fabulous, right? So that's the beginning stages of your systems. If you want an online business of any kind, I would argue any business in today's space, if you want to crush any business, beginner level, you need a funnel. You need to start building your list. You need to start just collecting your audience, getting them from somewhere you don't control, like social media, and putting them on something you own, something you do control, your email list, your text message list. So start generating your leads. That's the beginning stages of your systems. Then you need a sales process. You need a funnel. You need a system to nurture and qualify those leads, get them excited and ready, and then booking them to a sales call or closing them on a webinar or something that closes them into a sale. So probably most of the referral-based people, you're currently like, someone reaches out because such and such referred them, you get on a call and you sell them on the call, like they buy on the call. Great. Excuse me. Now, you didn't have to do any of the warming up piece. You didn't have to do any of that nurturing because the referral person did that for you. So to get off this referral roller coaster, you're going to need to build out that process. If you don't know how to do that, if that sounds completely overwhelming and you're like, well, I get it kind of, but how do I actually sit down and do this? Don't worry, that's what we do. That's our specialty. Just type in info in the comments. We shall chat. We'll see what's going on with you, see how we can help you do this, because this is exactly our specialty and what we do. All right. Now, so we do that first. So lead generation, and then you're going to nurture, qualify them, and then invite them. Once they're warmed up, once they're qualified, then you can invite them to a call. Now, a big difference with these people is that they're not, this whole entire process has to be so much more dialed in, because when you have a referral, they know they have a problem and they know they need a solution and they know they want your solution, which is great. Now, compare that to someone who's just scrolling Facebook, who has no idea who you are. And now you need to show up in front of them in an ad, in a post, in a live. They need to actually pay attention to someone they know nothing about, get their attention, hold their attention, get them as a lead, warm them up, educate them on what their problem is, what the solution is, all this kind of stuff, and then qualify, make sure they're really serious and capable of getting help, and then booking them to a sales call. So that's a lot of steps in this process. If you're watching on the replay or you're watching live, if you were part of the 0 to 20K challenge, the live workshop we did a couple weeks ago, you saw all of the touch points, right? Like we went through this whole like diagram of what a good sales process is. We're actually going to relaunch that, I think, shortly, within the next week. Hopefully Todd will have that ready. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can put 20K in the comments and I will follow up with you once that's ready. You can check it out. But it's a process. And if you don't have that process fleshed out, if you don't have a way to get them to slowly take one little step at a time closer to you, you will be stuck addicted to referrals. And that's a scary place to be, especially in a bad economy, right? When you can't control things, when you're in someone else's, like I've met with people who've had, like they say, it sounds great. I'm doing $40,000 a month in my business. Really? That's great. Tell me about it. Well, they found one person. They found one person who's got a big audience or whatever and is getting them tons of referrals. I said, well, great. Do use those referrals, but you best not sit on your laurels and wait for those referrals. Just wait for those. Like you need to build out everything you need to do so that when things shift, which they inevitably do, you already have your own flow of leads and traffic and sales coming through the door, and you're not reliant on them. Because I've seen this exact scenario. They had someone, a big name or someone who had a large audience or network, was constantly referring them, and they were doing really good revenue. However, then that person decided not to refer, like that. And now their business tanked because of someone else's decision. One person who's not in their business made a single decision, and now their entire business and family are at risk. That's why I'm serious about this. Hey, welcome. So you have to get this dialed in. So that messaging, hey D, welcome. Messaging, number one. Number two is getting that process in place to get them to take one continual step closer. Micro commitment, one little step at a time, closer and closer and closer to you. Okay. You don't sell people on like a Facebook page, like a post. Like you don't make a post like, hey, buy this from me for this, right? No, you have to like follow me, right? Grab the free lead magnet, join my group. Like you take one little step at a time. Every little step, they're like, I kind of like her. Take another step. I still like her. Oh, I'm getting more excited, right? And you're slowly progressing them to the point where they're really ready. So if you don't have that process, that system dialed in to generate the lead and then move them through to closing a sale, it ain't gonna fly. Now, on top of all of that, right? The messaging, the systems, you need funnels. And oh, my giveaway. I don't even think I said it. Will you marry me to a tree? Yes. So I didn't mention that. If you like this whole process, this, if you've heard of a funnel, funnels are absolutely required in this process. If you want to see some funnels that are proven to convert, I've got a PDF giveaway. Just type in a 3 in the comments, whether you're live or on the replay. Put a 3 in the comments, and I will get that to you. It's our 3 coaching funnels, three proven coaching funnels for high ticket coaching clients, something like that. I don't know. You get the point. It's 3 funnels for coaching people, getting coaching clients at high ticket, and it works really, really slick. So you absolutely want that. So put a 3 in here. Alicia, yeah, we'll send that over. And if you feel like we need some help with all this, no problem. Let's chat, see what's going on. Just type in info. We'll set up a time to talk. Okay. Yes, the will you marry? And that's the thing, is that people are they're going to the will you marry me, right? And a referral is like an arranged marriage. Okay. So, in some cultures, they'll do arranged marriages. And moms get together. They know their kids really well, and they find the right person for them. And the success rates on these marriages are actually super high. So they've got this arranged marriage. So that's what a referral is. Like, these people outside of you got together and were like, we should get married. I'm going to go buy that from that person. The selling was already done. So when you take those referrals out of play, which will happen, that things are always changing. If you take referrals out of play and you don't get your systems dialed in, you don't, like what Dee is actually working on this right now. She got, she was a winner of a freebie, a challenge, a giveaway that we had, and she got one of our programs, and she's working on setting this all up. And it's one little step at a time. So that first you go for coffee, or first you like ask their name and get a phone number, and then you go for coffee, and then you go for dinner, and then you go to a movie. And like, you're going through this process, and you're not asking them to marry them when you said hello, but you're having conversations. You're taking one little step closer at a time. Magic. Okay. So messaging systems, what's missing? If you were paying attention on Monday, y'all should have the answer here. But and this is the biggest piece, a lot of folks will have some type of messaging fleshed out, not necessarily the best, but they'll have something. They'll work hard, and they'll feel really accomplished because they got a lead gen funnel, or they got something put together, which is great. It's a requirement. You 100% need that. But if you only have those 2 things, you're still not going to make sales, because no one was going to find any of that. You need to be in front of people. If you don't get in front of people, no one's making a purchase. Yay. The way y'all have set things up for our success. Yay. Good, D. I'm so glad. Okay. So yeah, you need to get in front of people. So that means you need traffic. You need eyes. You need attention of people. You need an audience. You need people to go through the funnel. You need people to respond. It's like the fuel or the blood. If you think of so I was a registered nurse, if you don't know. Before, in a previous life, I was a registered nurse. I went to school, got my BSN. And the systems are maybe like your blood vessels that carry the nutrients and the oxygen around your body, right? But the traffic is the actual red blood cells, and like the blood itself, okay? Or the entire, your blood is what is actually the lifeblood of your business. That's what goes through the funnel. That's what fills the funnel, moves the nutrients to where you need it to be. That's traffic. So how do you get traffic? There's a lot of different ways to do this. By and large, I don't know why I'm not focused. There you go. By and large, I love paid traffic. I do not suggest it if you don't have these other 2 pieces, like the previous things that we talked about. If you don't have that in place, you're not ready for paid traffic. If you've never done paid traffic before, you need a coach. You need someone to help you with this, or you can waste a lot of money and time. But I love paid traffic for $1, $2, $3. You can, with our clients, we're getting them amazing results where they're generating a lead for $1, $2, $3 a lead. Well, if you could take $3 a day, $5 a day, generate 1 or 2 leads, that's more than most people that generate ever. Saves you so much time. So I love paid traffic. I mean, we spend hundreds a day in our business, but you got to start somewhere, right? So that's essentially pumping that fuel through everything that you set up so that there's something to come out at the end. There's actual people purchasing at the end. You can do content marketing. If like, yes, I absolutely use paid traffic, but what am I doing here? I'm actually, while I'm nurturing I'm nurturing people in my audience who've already found us, or in my Facebook group from probably an ad. I'm also streaming this in a lot of different places so that they can come across me and just be like, she's really awesome. I think I'm going to check out her stuff. And then she's going to opt in and get going with, the 3 coaching funnels that convert PDF guide. And then they're going to enter the funnel. So content marketing is a great strategy. Short-form vertical video, live video, blogging, regular recorded video, posts. There's just a lot of different ways, but you build an audience. Okay, you build an audience, and then you need still to direct that audience to the funnel. You still need those systems in place. You still need really good messaging. You can't bypass that by just doing content. Why just make posts? Honey, you're going to be making posts forever. You're going to be making money. So if you want to make money, you have to really dial this in. You need those systems in place. You need messaging in place, but then you just add the fuel. Content marketing is a way to generate fuel, right? Generate traffic, get people's eyes. It takes a long time though, so I don't like to do that by itself. If you're solely relying on content marketing, it can be years before you get significant traffic going, okay? Prospecting, people will just network. It works. It's a lot of hustle, so it's not my favorite. Okay, that's why I prefer ads. But you can just network with people. You can go. If you're going to be a prospector on Facebook, like messaging people all the time, great. More power to you. It's a lot of work. I would layer on top of that networking groups, meetups, that sort of thing, where you're able to actually talk to people. I've made a lot of sales doing that kind of thing. Okay. So connect with people. You can borrow people's audiences. I'm in giveaways and summits. I'm podcast guesting all the time, getting in front of other people's audiences who could resonate with my message. So get in front of people. You're not going to make any sales if no one sees you. It's just not going to happen. All right. My messaging has me banging my head on the wall. Oh, it's so much harder than it is. It is a process. Love the idea of turning it up and down with paid traffic. So excited. Yes. It's beautiful. So let's, fast forward. So kids are getting back to school for a lot of people right now. You're able to just, okay, let's get the ads running. Let's hustle bustle. And then maybe the holidays come at the end of the year and you're like, I don't really want to take a bunch of sales calls right now. I want to go bake cookies with my kids or whatever. Great. You turn down the ads, right? You turn off the ads until after the holidays. Like, you have control. That's the beauty. Okay. So if you need more control in your business, if you need to control your traffic, you need to control your leads, if you need to control or build out the systems or process, the messaging that you need, type in info in the comments. Let's just chat, see what's going on. It ain't a sales pitch. Trust me. Those are like a much bigger thing. And we fully qualify people before we're ever taking that much time with someone. But this is just a hi. This is to get to know you, what's going on, and to get you some more resources or whatever you need to help you out. Okay. So type in info in the chat. We'll have that conversation. And if you do not have our 3 proven coaching funnels that convert, you 100% need that. So type in just a number 3 in the comments. Myself, my team will follow up with you. We will get that to you and it'll be fabulous. So I'll see y'all on Monday. This is just an extra bonus thing because I was doing some different stuff and that'd be fun to pop in and talk about something that we were seeing this week actively and having these conversations. So I wanted to let you in on that. So have a blessed weekend. I'll see you on Monday, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. We'll be back here doing some great training. If you have a specific topic you want me to cover, here's your chance. Throw it in the comments as, next topic. And I'll take it into consideration. All right. Have a blessed one, guys. Bye.